Before I start this project, what I'm going to do is mix up my colours. I'm going to do something that is retro again, because I really enjoyed making the retro project. I want a orange colour, so I'm going to mix some yellow pigments. And the reason I'm using pigments is because I want these to be heavy. So I want an orange. This is the great thing about the Tea Expert colours. You can mix them all in with each other and get a colour that you want. I want it to be a bit more orange than that, and a bit more yellow in. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Am I happy with that though? No, I think I will make it a little bit more brighter orange than that. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. You can see the difference in the two now, quite a bit. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of mica powder in with these as well, because I want that shimmer to it. So I'm adding some red mica powder in with this one, and then I'm going to add some orange mica powder in with the other one. You can definitely see the difference in those two tones now. And I'm also going to use a lime green with this, but I'm going to squeeze some out to see if I need to lighten that up any. I don't think I do. I am also going to add some mica powder to that. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, what I've got in my head, but I'm going to be using the large bowl mould, which are great moulds. And this is by, who's it by? I think it's Resin. And the great thing is they do tell you how much you want. So it's 11 fluid ounces on there. And I'm going to need 4 separate pots for this, because I also want some clear in this. And you'll see why in a minute. I think the clear is going to be quite important. And I'm going to be using the High Gloss by Jadiction. This is great value resin, and it will give you a really glossy finish, which is really important for me for this project. Now, I've had these bottles in my studio sitting there, and it's quite cold in here. So before I mix this up, what I am going to do is pop it into my warmer to make sure it's at the right temperature to get a good and even cure to it. Well, now my resin's at the right temperature, I can start to mix that up, and it'll ensure that I get a really nice even cure. I've got my resin mixed up now, and I want to have roughly even amounts in each one of my cups. Yeah, I think that's roughly the right amount in each one. Now what I'm going to do is pop in my colours that I'd already mixed up, pre-prepared. Now I want to make sure these are fully mixed in all the way. Need a little bit more green in that one, I think. Now, I'm not going to degas these, or I haven't degassed these on purpose. I'm hoping I'm going to get a few bubbles in this. And now what I've got here is my split cup. I'm going to put resin in this, and I want to make sure that my clear is in the middle section. I can refill these afterwards if I still need more. And this technique was inspired by a good friend of mine called Claire Holloway, not to be mixed up with any other Claires that are out there in the resin world. And Claire, I know for a fact that she is a master craftsman and has been awarded the title of master craftsperson. And she's a master craftsperson in the Petri effect. And I believe she's the only one in the world. And her Petri is just the best. Check her out, Claire Holloway. Google her, check her out. Have a look in the description. Honestly, she's well worth checking out. So now I've got that there like that. What I'm going to do is start to pour. Now, normally I would pour from the middle to start with, but I don't want to do that today. I'm pouring from around the edge. And the reason is I want it to not mix up as much as it would if I poured from the actual middle. These colours so far are looking beautiful. What they're going to look like when they're all mixed up and cured, who knows? I'm hoping it's going to give me a retro finish. I'm just filling up my cups again, getting them all to the same level, and then going around this edge, filling this mould up. Okay, now we've got that nice and filled. All I'm going to do is go around this and give it a bit of a tap all the way around, just in case there's any air bubbles trapped. I don't want to squidgy widgy it, because I don't want to disturb the pattern. And if I do that, I think I will disturb that pattern too much. So rather than squidgy widgy, a nice bit of tappy wappy all the way around. I'll pop this final little bit of resin that I've got here on the top here. A bit of a mix around on there as well. And now I'll leave that for 5 minutes and then I'll go over it with a long neck lighter and burn off any bubbles. Well, if you've ever felt like you're just figuring out resin or crafting and you're doing it all by yourself and you're finding it really difficult, then this might be the answer for you. A lot of people start crafting because they just love it. It's great for your mental health, it's great for your creativity, and it's really enjoyable and fun. But then a point hits where you think, I'd like to get better at this, or I'd like to move further forward with this, and you're not sure how to do it. You may have a lot of questions, and you've got no one really to answer them. And that's why I created my channel membership. It is a proper community, as my members, I'm sure, would happily tell you. It's not just a place where I put extra videos and extra information. It is all about that supportive, no drama community. And the great thing is, I'm in there every single day, at least once, and I'm always active in the membership. So if you want to ask me things directly or show me things directly, then that's the place that you can do it. You also get access to over 50 members only videos covering different areas, including a course on how to start a business, how to decide what crafting business to start, how to run it, and all those sorts of questions as well. And that's completely free. It's part of the membership. There's also discounts, giveaways, competitions that are only available to members. Ask questions about how to sell, what to sell, how much to sell things for, and get real honest, real world examples of what others are doing. Once you're in it, you realize how much easier things are when you're not trying to go it alone or do it alone. It's only £4.99 a month. There's a join button underneath this video, and there's also a link in the description. It'd be great to have you in there. We always welcome new members, and you'll be amazed at how much support you'll get. Looking forward to seeing you there. This is all lovely and cured now, and it looks like from that angle that there is definitely a nice pattern in there, but we won't really know until we take this out the mold. This bowl mold is a very popular one, especially if you plant it up, and I've done a couple of videos on how to plant this up. Let's take that out. I love this part. Oh, and that has come out so pretty. I really do love that. Because this is such a glossy resin, I'm not sure if the cameras are really doing it justice because of the reflection that's going on, but that has come out beautiful. I love it. And it is the retro colours, and it's a modern take on the retro look. Having the clear in there makes a big difference as well. If I were to fill two of the sections up with clear, I think you would get more of a distinction between the colours, but that has come out beautiful. I absolutely love it. What do you think in the comments below? I definitely believe that that is going to be a popular colour, and you could do it with lots of varieties of colour. I mean, look at that. So pretty. And how glossy is that? I've got a couple of videos where I use this bowl mold. I'll link one at the end of this as well. And I'll also link the video where I did the retro pour, a very different retro pour, where I made this little vase. Came out brilliant. I love it. And that's a very different technique as well. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button. But most of all, enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.